thinking skills at the executive level involve problem solving. So we're going to break these each down and look at what that means to us. So when we think about problem solving, we're thinking about unpredictable and contradictory situations, so that you're juggling these factors that you may not have all the information, or there's bits of information that just don't jive. So you're having to navigate all of that as you problem solve. Not only do you need to sort that blue square out, but you're also needing to create procedures to identify the true nature of the problem. So there's a lot coming at you from different directions, and you need to be able to filter that down to create a procedure which allows you to get clear on what exactly the issue is. Moving down below, the solver or the executive level leader must create procedures for solving the problem. Often there's not a clearly defined process for which the problem needs to be resolved. So you're coming up with these creative solutions to be able to address the exact nature of the problem. And lastly, you must be able to identify and create criteria to assess the effectiveness of your response to the situation. So, how good was your solution? So, examples of those. We talked about the idea of opposing information, figuring out exactly what the is, figuring out perhaps a novel way to solve the problem, and examining carefully the success and failures of the solution. So, for example, in my role as an executive level leader within public education, we were experiencing some overcrowding in some of our school buildings, and that created added pressures and limitations to the resources in those particular sites. We wanted to keep teaching and learning philosophies at the heart of our decision, but we recognized that changes were going to have a potential impact and perhaps a negative impact on others, while there may be benefits for a different subset of individuals. We also had underused facilities, and so what we were considering was a reorganization process. So that was an example, or is an example, of how a creative problem solving solution needed to be determined, where there were obviously different factors, not a clear cut answer, not a specific procedure to arrive at a solution. We had to be able to assess various scenarios and look toward the solution that would provide us with the best results for the most amount of people, or the greatest amount of people. Hope that helps as an example.